So I don't think it's any secret that I've been falling head over loafers for Mr. Harry Styles lately. I got to check out his album Harry's House, the music videos that go along with it. I got to check out his newest music video called Aperture, which is phenomenal. I cannot wait for the new album Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally to come out. This guy is awesome. He's got a fantastic voice. He can dance. He seems to be authentic and genuine and actually has like empathy and all these different kind of emotions. He is a very complicated human being and I really enjoy that. Today we're getting into Fine Line, his album from 2019, which was actually released on December 13th. Is he trolling Miss Taylor? We got 12 songs, 46 minutes and 43 seconds long. I'm going through the albums and the music videos first. That way I can jump into some live performances because, you know, at concerts they always bring back songs from the older albums and stuff. So I want to listen to Fine Line and I also want to listen to Harry Styles, the self-titled album, before we get into the live performances and documentaries and stuff. Cannot wait for the music videos. It looks like there's like 5 or 6 from this era alone. If there's anything that I misinterpret, if there's any lore to Harry's life, please let me know in the comments. I love to get educated on these guys. And I also plan on getting into like One Direction and Zayn and Louis and Niall and all the other guys in the group. If that sounds cool to you, hit that subscribe button, click that bell icon to turn on notifications because YouTube's algorithm sucks these days and you do not get my videos recommended to your homepage. Hit that bell and you'll definitely get them. You will not miss out on any of my uploads. Let's get into it. Let's try to break down the lyrics to our best ability and have some fun, man. Harry is a fun artist from what I can tell, and I'm excited to get to hear album number 2, Fine Line. Here we go. First song is titled Golden. Little snippet over there. Dang, he looks so much younger. Guess it is 7 years now. Already feels warm. Getting tanned. So off rip, it sounds like we're talking about the sun. We're talking about the sunlight. Hold it, focus, hoping, take me back to the light. I know you're way too bright for me. I'm hopeless, broken. So you wait for me in the sky. Brown my skin just right. You're so golden. You're so golden. Let me go back a little bit. I know you were way too bright for me. I'm hopeless, broken. So you wait for me. Oh yeah. Woo. I don't wanna be alone. When it ends, don't wanna let you know. I don't wanna be alone, but I can feel it take a hold. I can feel you take control. Who I am and all I've ever known. Loving is the antidote. Golden. Saved. You're so golden. I don't wanna be alone. You're so golden. So it feels warm, it feels optimistic, it feels like he's yearning for this person. They make him feel warm and lovely. And every time I hear someone say, "You're so golden," I cannot help but think of, it's Catherine Hahn from Step Brothers, right? Where she says, after they get done messing around, she's like, "Stay golden, pony boy." I love that. You're so golden. Yes, they do. And then you grow. Really great instrumentation, guitar, some chimes.
I know that you're scared because I'm so open.
Woo!
You're so golden. I don't wanna be alone. You're so golden. You're so golden. You're so golden. I'm out of my head and I know that you're scared because hearts get broken.
Very catchy, very light. That's a great opener. That felt very warm, and I feel like it's a good optimistic opener for this album. Maybe we're going to be positive and free in this one. I also wanted to say in the beginning, fine line. It makes me think that we're going to be doing a balancing act. Every time you hear someone say, like, I'm walking a fine line between heaven and hell, between good and bad. Like you're constantly trying to find this balance. And this song here is You're So Golden. I don't want to be alone. You're so golden. I'm out of my head and I know that you're scared because hearts get broken. Sounds like someone that's yearning for like a new beginning with somebody that just makes them feel wonderful. And that just felt phenomenal. I had to save that. It's a very, very, very good opener. Watermelon
Tastes like
Sugar.
strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song.
His voice already sounds way different here. Like it sounds more like the Harry's House. Like there's more of that soul on it.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song.
What are we talking about?
I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's so warm,
So fruitful, fresh.
Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high.
I've heard this song before. This is Harry Styles. Holy shit. I was in Yosemite with my friends Eric and Katie, and my friend Eric played this song, and I remember Katie being like, I freaking love this song. And then I never asked who this was. Holy crap. And they kept playing it over and over again because we took like a 4-hour trip from where she lived, like Temecula or whatever. It was a really long drive up north. Yosemite, if you guys ever get a chance to go there, it'll change your freaking life. It'll humble you. Oh my gosh. That's crazy how that just brings back memories like that. I remember this song being a banger. Okay. Watermelon Sugar.
Thinking out loud. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high.
His voice is so soulful here.
Watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar. Strawberries on a summer evening.
Fresh, cool.
Baby, you're the end of June. I want your belly and that summer feeling, getting washed away in you. Breathe me in, breathe me out.
I'm remembering this now. Oh my gosh.
Don't know if I could ever
It speeds
go
up, doesn't it?
without watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the way he's singing this, it makes me think of like Peaches and Cream by 112. Is this like a sexual innuendo about,
Breathe me in, breathe
Watermelon
me
Sugar?
out. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high,
there's this really nice funky bass in the background there, and then that guitar that's just wailing in the background too. Nice light production, and his voice is extremely soulful here. That raspiness. Oh, saving this.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song.
Okay, so this sounds sexy.
Your belly and that summer feeling. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, watermelon
The horns.
high, watermelon sugar 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 high. I just wanna taste it. I just wanna taste it. Watermelon sugar high. I just wanna taste it. I just wanna taste it. Watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar.
That man was singing on that track there. I really enjoyed the way the horns came in on it. Let me go back. You cannot get away from me.
Tastes like I could
When
ever
these horns come in here, that just felt absolutely amazing. Watermelon sugar. What is he talking about there? Is he talking about from the man, from the woman, both? You know, you hear about eating fruit and it changes the way things taste, and maybe that's what he's talking about. He could be talking about going down on a woman, which is, guys, stop skipping the good steps. Yeah, really fun song. 3.1 billion plays. Okay, that makes sense. My friend Eric, he's not really into like the top 40 or pop music, so it got through to him, which then got through to me and my other friend, which my other friend is definitely into pop. So, that was phenomenal. 3 billion plays is crazy though. Okay, next track. Adore You. So far, all three of these have music videos.
walk in your rainbow paradise. Strawberry lipstick state of mind.
Very funky.
I get so lost inside your eyes.
Man, I am so salty that I've been putting off Harry Styles for so long. This brother can sing.
Walk in your rainbow paradise. Strawberry lipstick state of mind.
All right, he's a little obsessed with strawberries, huh?
I get so lost
I like it with a beat drop.
inside your eyes. You believe it. You don't have to say love me. You don't have to say nothing. You don't have to say you're mine, honey.
Oh,
Walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. Oh, honey.
damn.
Walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. Like it's the only thing I'll ever do.
Oh,
Like it's the only thing I'll ever do.
here we go. Yearning again. Just let me adore you. Oh, honey, I'd walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. Like it's the only thing I'll ever do. It's the only thing I'll ever do. Come on, Harry. Bring it back. Bring the yearning.
Walk through
To
fire for you. Just let me adore you. Oh, honey.
I'm already saving this one.
Walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. Like it's the only thing I'll ever do. Like it's the only thing I'll ever do.
Is that an Africa interpolation? That sounded very familiar right there.
Walk through fire for
Amy Allen.
Just let me adore you. That's the only thing I'll ever do. That's the only thing I'll ever do.
Oh,
You're wonder under summer sky. Brown skin and lemon over eyes. Would you believe it? You don't have to say you love me. I just wanna tell you something. Lately you've been on my mind, honey. Walk through
his hopeless devotion.
just let me adore you.
Hopeful devotion, I should say.
Walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. That's the only thing I'll ever do.
So this is full on commitment, just hopeful romanticism. Like it's the only thing I'll ever do. Let this be the best thing I ever do in this world. Let me love you.
Just let me adore you. Oh, honey. Walk through fire for you. Just let me
It's
adore
perfection.
you. That's the only thing I'll ever do. That's the only thing I'll ever do.
Oh.
Walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. Oh, honey.
It's a little repetitive, but I feel like he's getting the point across, and the instrumentation's great. The production's fantastic. It feels groovy and funky, and that guitar is keeping it going, and the way he's singing on it just feels extremely passionate. 3 for 3. Is that Ruby Rose?
Walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. Oh,
Looks like Ruby Rose.
walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. That's the only thing I'll ever do. Walk through fire for you. Just let me adore you. Oh, honey.
His music is really resonating with me, y'all.
Just let me adore you. Oh, honey. Just let me adore you. That's the only thing I'll ever do.
His music is really resonating with me, y'all. Like I feel like he doesn't half-ass anything. It feels like he's putting his 100% into everything. He will fully, completely commit to you, and he's going to love you and adore you like it's the best thing, the only thing that I'll ever do. Complete romantic commitment all the way in, and just being vulnerable and yearning for that person. It's another beautiful love song. Lights Up. Another music video. Okay, Ari. Guy's really creative, huh? And let me say, now that I've been getting into his albums and whatever, my algorithms and my comments have been littered with haters, of course. And you guys will have to let me know, because so far, the people that I trust that are in my Patreon and on my YouTube that have been telling me about Harry, they say all these great things about him, that he's authentic and that he's real and that he's lived a good life and he gives back and he's very kind to people and he's a sweetheart. But then I see these other people, like every other fan base, and they're talking shit about the ticket prices for his tour, which I don't think that's him citing those. I'm pretty sure it's Ticketmaster or whoever, or the label, just like Ariana Grande always has to tag Ticketmaster and stuff whenever there's some weird thing going on. People are also saying he's just not a good person. Like apparently Zayn has a problem with him. I don't know much about Zayn. And then I saw something about like Niall stays to himself and they're all mad at Harry. I don't know what that's all about. I don't like the drama usually, but context and lore matters. And I don't like having the wool pulled over my eyes either. So I think that will be something that I can figure out for myself as well with discernment going through this deep dive. And then, like I said, I want to go through One Direction and those guys' solo careers as well. So, and I don't mind talking about drama when it comes to the men because men don't really have to worry about being pitted against each other all the time. I want to change the narrative of how we talk about women in music and other artists in music because we need to change that conversation. Where as the men, I mean, we can talk about that, and we don't have to get messy or gross or bring them down or anything. But we can talk about the drama. We can talk about the context and everything. So please let me know. Are those just crazy people? Do they have some context? Is there going to be a lot of like Zayn fans and Louis fans and Harry fans in my comments that I'm gonna have to kind of ignore like what we have with other artists here? Like, as I've learned getting to know these artists and going through the deep dives, there's always bad actors and detractors from every single fan base. So please just give me context and let me know things. Lights up. We got an acoustic guitar.
What do you mean? I'm sorry, by the way. Never coming back down. Can't you see I could but wouldn't stay? Wouldn't put it like that. What do you mean? I'm sorry, by the way. Never coming around. Be so sweet if things just stayed the same. All the lights couldn't put out the dark. Running through my heart. Lights off and they know who you are. Know who you are. Do you know who you are?
We're questioning.
Step into the light.
Hey,
So bright sometimes. I'm not ever going back. Step into the light. So bright sometimes. I'm not ever going back. Step into the light. So bright sometimes.
okay. Woo!
I'm not ever. What do you mean? I'm sorry, by the way. Never going back now. Be so sweet if things just stay the same.
Sounds like this is the authentic acceptance of who they are. I feel like we're talking about identity here. I'm not ever going back. Shine. Step into the light. It's so bright sometimes. Shine. I'm not ever. What do you mean? I'm sorry, by the way. I'm never going back now.
So bright sometimes.
Sounds like a little introspection.
What do you mean? I'm sorry, by the way.
Another light song.
Going back now. Be so sweet if things just stay the same.
Oh. Is this Kid Harpoon as well? Tyler Johnson.
All the lights couldn't put out the dark. Running through my heart. Lights off and they know who you are. Know who you are. Do you know
There we
who
go.
you
Yes.
are?
So yeah, that one was very easy to break down. Just basically being unapologetic, saying, "Do you know who you are?" to end it, and that's questioning identity. That's are you safe in yourself? And the only things that I've heard about Harry Styles before getting to this deep dive was about him being comfortable in fashion and not really trying to put a specific sex on fashion and stuff like that. So seems very forward thinking, and that's something I really appreciate. this, it's identity. All the lights couldn't put out the dark, running through my heart, lights up, and they know who you are. Know who you are. Do you know who you are? That is something you need to learn in this life is yourself. You need to be comfortable in yourself. You need to find out who you are, what you love, what makes you tick, what is your why. Cherry. Feels Beatlesque. Fields of Barley. What's that song?
Don't you call him baby.
Little folky.
We're not talking lately. Don't you call him what you used to call me.
Damn. Part of life.
I confess.
Okay, that vocal layering is adding this wonderful layer of emotion. Like it's almost like two of them
Don't
speaking.
you call him what you used to call me. I confess. I can tell that you're at your best. I'm selfish, so I'm hating it. I noticed that there's a piece of you in how I dress. Take it as a compliment.
Ooh, harmonica.
Call him baby. We're not talking lately. Don't you call him what you used to call me.
So pretty relatable. He's pleading with them to not use your pet names that you use for me. Like keep those to me. Let me be special still. Love the harmonica. Dirty guitar, distorted. Is that flute?
I just miss your accent and your friends. Did you know I still talk to them?
That is a very complicated part of breaking up is like, do we stop being friends with your friends? Because now I'm like really good friends with your friends. So should I respect you and give you your space by stop talking to them? Or do I now have lifelong friends that we're just going to be attached to for the rest of life? That is one of those very hard things. And I try to go about it with emotional maturity. And, you know, if I see my ex's friends out, hug them, say hi and stuff like that. But most of the time I'm not going to be like hitting them up to hang out or talking to them like small talk, random things like that. Because I don't know, it's something about that where you have to, I don't know, it's boundaries kind of thing, right? Man, I miss some of my ex's friends a lot.
I just miss your accent and your friends. Did you know I still talk to them?
My friends actually talk to my exes more. It's
Does
crazy.
he take you walking around his parents'
But I understand
gallery? Don't you call him baby.
This is making me think of like Deja Vu by Olivia Rodrigo.
Don't you call him what you used to call me. Don't you call him baby. We're not talking lately. Don't you call him what you used to call me.
about to sing some French. Oh, they might be giving me a save this. Got me. This is very tender, gentle, but also he's like
Tu dors?
French.
Oh, je suis désolée. Ben non.
What a beautiful language that is. Listen to that.
Tu dors? Oh, je suis désolée. Ben non.
Don't know what they're saying. It's beautiful.
Non, c'est pas forcément.
My French friends, please help me. Parfait. So that was a really gentle song, and I almost didn't save it, but I like how he was yearning on that. He was heartbroken, and he was vulnerable, and he was screaming a bit there under like this low pass, underpass, whatever the effect is called, where it keeps the volume down, and then adding this nice little. Sounds like a voicemail maybe from an ex-lover, possibly. I will need help translating this, please. But yeah, just pleading. Don't you call him baby. Keep that special for me. I don't want you to move on yet because I'm still in love with you, most likely. Next track is Falling, another music video. This is gonna be a fun marathon. I'll do better with the music videos this time too, taking my time. I was so overstimulated in the Harry's House music video marathon.
I'm in my bed, and you're not here, and there's no one to blame but the drink and my wandering hands. Forget what I said, it's not what I meant, and I can't take it back. I can't unpack the baggage left. What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling.
Have you guys ever felt that before? What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I've felt that before. I've definitely felt that, and sometimes I do feel that way from day to day, where you don't want to bring your, I don't want to bring my sometimes a bad attitude around, and because I'm a very honest person. If someone asks me how I'm doing, I'm going to tell you how I'm doing, and you know, there's ways around of being fake, right? Where you tell people you're doing fine even though you're not, to stop from like having to vent and or trauma dump or something like that. But yeah, sometimes internally I will feel this way and I don't want to bring myself around, and it's very real, and I know that you guys have felt that before too. And it's sometimes you just have to get through it though, and if you go there and go hang out with some people, then maybe someone's going to break you out of that mindset and you can get away from that.
What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. What if I'm down? What if I'm out? What if I'm someone you won't talk about? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. You said you care, and you missed me too. And I'm well aware I write too many songs about you. The coffee's out at the Beachwood Cafe, and it kills me 'cause I know we've run out of things
It's ran its
What am
course.
I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. What if I'm down? What if I'm out? What if I'm someone you won't talk about? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. And I get the feeling that you'll never need me again.
Oh, Harry, sing that shit, my guy. Oh, he just encapsulated that feeling well. The way he was falling, the way his voice was kind of fading out there, like he was actually falling, like free falling. Oh man, what a beautiful soul. Extremely vulnerable here and emotional and just yearning and wondering like, am I good enough? Am I someone that I want to bring around? What if I'm that person that no one wants to be around? What if I get that feeling again? Oh, that note though. Let me play that again.
And I get the feeling that you'll never need me again. What am I now? What am I now? What if you're someone I just want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. What if I'm down? What if I'm out? What if I'm someone you won't talk about? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling.
Wow. I almost didn't save that because sometimes these songs don't resonate with me with love right now. But the way he's yearning, the way he's begging, the way his vocal is just portraying so much emotion, it's projecting so much emotion onto me. I imagine if I was going through a breakup or something, I would probably be sobbing my eyes out right now. And yeah, this is the questions that you ask yourself a lot. What if I'm someone you won't talk about? What if I'm just this past memory that you'll never think about and I'm just gone in your mind forever? That's one of those tough truths again that you have to deal with sometimes, that the people that you loved so much, that whether you lost them or you ruined it or whatever it may be, they're going to be with somebody else one day, or they're not going to be with you, and they might forget about you in a way. That's a chapter, and you can look back on it, and that's something that helps you grow. And hopefully, you take those lessons you learn from that relationship, and you don't make those same mistakes going forward. So there's always those examples of like an ex teaching you things that then you can move on to the next person and be better about those. I remember Dua Lipa had a song like that in her last album, Radical Optimism, which basically came and gone. I don't know what she's been up to lately, but she has a wonderful song on that album about that exact feeling there, about thanking like the person's ex for making them the way they are now, and being so in love with that person because of their lived experiences and because of the growth that they came from. So if you're feeling a broken heart right now, pay attention to what you're feeling. And if there's things that you really want to change about, then you can change that. You have the power. You have the power through choices to change how you act and the way you treat people. And hopefully you can fix it in the next relationship. Next track, To Be So Lonely. Ooh. A ukulele?
Blame me for falling. I was just a little boy. Don't blame the drunk caller. Wasn't ready for it all. You can't blame me, darling. Not even a little bit.
Yes, I can.
I'm just an arrogant son of a bitch who can't admit when he's sorry. Don't call me baby again. You got your reason. Know that you
really like the sound of this. It's different.
Just hope you see me in a little better light. Do you think it's easy being of the jealous kind? 'Cause I miss the shape of your lips, your wit, it's just a trick. And this is it, so I'm sorry. Don't call me baby again. Got your reason. Know that you're trying to be friends. Know you mean it. Don't call me baby again. It's hard for me to go home. Be so lonely. To be so lonely. To be so lonely.
So far it sounds like somebody that was rejecting him and coming back, and then him pushing them away and telling them to like leave him alone, maybe.
To be so lonely, to be so lonely. And I'm just an arrogant son of a bitch who can't admit
Honest.
when he's sorry.
Oh.
Don't call me baby again. Got your reason. Know that you're trying to be friends. Know you mean it. Don't call me baby again. It's hard for me to go home. Be so lonely. To be so lonely. To be so lonely. To be so lonely. To be so lonely.
So I really like the difference in production and instrumentation on that one. I'm not sure if he was telling the story of like them pushing him away and rejecting him and then like coming back into his life. Like that's a very common story where someone is kind of like breadcrumbing you, putting you on the back burner thing, and then you just kind of are like, ugh, get away from me. You had the chance and now you lost it, so please go away. Or is it from the other person's perspective, Harry pushing them away and now him trying to be friends with them and then just like pushing him away? I don't know. That one I'll need help because that instrumentation was different. It was a little slower. Felt like we were in like a bar scene kind of thing. People stomping on the ground, maybe hitting their mugs on the table. It was a nice song. Ooh, a 6-minute song called She. Kid Harpoon. That bass.
His kids off at school,
Man.
and he's thinking of you, like all of us do.
Ooh.
Sends his assistant for coffee in the afternoon, around 1:32. He knows what to do.
Just mysterious.
She lives in daydreams with me. She's the first one that I see.
He kind of sounded like Bruno Mars there a little bit.
She lives in daydreams with me. She's the first one that I see, and I don't know why. I don't know who she is.
Oh. Yes.
He takes a boat
It's
out,
our face.
imagines just sailing away, and not telling his mates.
So are we singing about just a person we may have seen one day and we are like infatuated with them? It's that person we see on a random day walking by and it's the most beautiful human in the world and it's just stuck on our mind? Or is this someone he knows? She lives in daydreams of me. She's the first one I see and I don't know why. I don't know who she is. So yeah, it just makes me think of a mysterious figure that you saw one day and it's just they're on your mind constantly.
She lives in daydreams with me. She's the first one that I see, and I don't know why. I don't know who she is.
There's this dreamy ambiance. Feels like a dreamscape.
She's the first one that I see. She lives in daydreams with me, and I don't know why. I don't know where she is. Yes, for a memory, a woman who's just in his head. And she sleeps in his bed.
Wait, a woman who's just instead and she sleeps in his
While
bed.
he plays pretend.
Daydreaming.
So pretend. She lives in daydreams with me. She's the first one that I see, and I don't know why. I don't know who she is. She's the first one that I see. She lives in daydreams with me, and I don't know why. I don't know where she is.
Come on, come on. Oh, yeah, they built this wonderful production here. It feels like this dreamy landscape. It feels so, yeah, just airy and like longing, like this emotion where you're just kind of being tortured.
She lives in daydreams with me, and I don't know why. I don't know where she is.
Oh! Damn. Oh. Instruments. This feels like the intensity we feel when we're crushing on somebody. It is powerful. Very passionate, very intense. Oh. Yeah. That's getting added to Juke's Jams. I am a sucker for bass, guitar, and drums. drums and rock band instruments. This feels like a throwback. Not gimmicky at all. Just full passion and intensity. This dreamy ambiance. The way that the guitars are tuned, the distortion on them. Yeah, I added that one to Juke's Jams because that is a certified banger. I'm going to be living for that second. The first half is phenomenal. I love his voice on everything, but I am a sucker for wonderful guitar playing, and that was exactly what that was. Sunflower, Volume 6. Where are we at on the album? Track 9. Let me know your favorite tracks, y'all.
Sunflower,
We going bright, light.
sunflower, my eyes want you more than a melody. Let me inside, wish I could get to know you. Sunflowers, sometimes keep it sweet in your memory. I was just tongue-tied. I don't wanna make you feel bad, but I've been trying hard not to talk to you.
Feels joyous already.
Sunflower,
Joyful.
I couldn't want you
Whoa.
anymore. Kiss in the kitchen like it's a dance floor. I couldn't want you anymore tonight.
I couldn't want you anymore. Kiss in the kitchen like it's dance floor. I couldn't want you anymore tonight. Harry, you are a lover boy. I love it.
But I've been trying hard not to talk to you.
This is very bright, very happy.
I couldn't want you anymore. Kiss in the kitchen like it's a dance floor. I couldn't want you anymore tonight. Wondering, head shake,
Saved.
tired eyes are the death of me. My phone, toothpaste. Before I got to know you, I've got your face hung up high in the gallery. I don't
Infatuated.
say sunflower, sunflower.
Wonderful.
Your flaws just died. Plant new seeds in the melody. Let me inside. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna make you feel bad, but I've been trying hard not to act a fool. Sunflower, sunflower, sunflower. I couldn't want you.
The contrast of his many different ways of singing makes a lot of his songs great because he has this very deep tone. And then when he's singing like sunflower, sunflower, he's hitting these other different registers. So he's extremely talented. His vocal is a tool itself with so many different layers to it. Guys, yes, I am head over loafers for Mr. Harry Styles. This music is talking to my soul. This is how I want to feel.
Let me inside. I wanna get to know you. I don't wanna make you feel bad,
This is
but
perfect.
I've been trying hard not to act a fool. Sunflower,
My little sunflower.
I couldn't want you anymore. Kiss in the kitchen like it's a dance floor. I couldn't want you anymore tonight. I couldn't want you anymore. Kids in the kitchen listen to dance hall.
That electric production is sick. Kids in the kitchen listen to dancehall. I love me some dancehall. It's usually with that offbeat beat Jamaican reggaeton kind of sound. Usually, I have a fantastic recommendation for you. The song is actually called "Dance Hall" by The Movement. Check that out. It's a really good rock reggae song.
I couldn't want you anymore tonight. I couldn't want you anymore. Kids in the kitchen listen to dance hall. I couldn't want you anymore tonight.
Another perfect song. You'll never hear me shrink this guy down. So many different sides of Harry Styles. Sad, happy, loving, mad, depressed. Thank you, Harry, for showing this beautifully healthy brain of yours. This is very close to being a Jukes jam as well. It just feels so happy and loving and sunny. My little sunflower. Yeah, that just felt like a feel-good love song. Sunny, like a sunflower, like a sunny day, bright and vibrant and happy. And yeah, I thought that spoke right to the soul. Exactly how I want to feel. Probably how a lot of us want to feel. Canyon Moon. Another folky track.
Gotta see it to believe it.
Okay, Harry
Sky
Dillon.
never looked so blue, so hard to leave it. That's what I always do, so I keep thinking back to a time under the canyon moon.
Okay, hold on. Let me start this over again because I'm feeling like I'm in a passenger seat of somebody's car, hands out the window, and I'm seeing, Grand Canyon scenery and stuff around. Let's start that over because that's the picture in my mind now. We're in a car.
Gotta
Driving down
see
a
it to
highway.
believe it. Sky never looked so blue, so hard to leave it.
Sunny.
That's what I always do, so I keep thinking back to a time under the canyon moon.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes!
The world's happy waiting, doors yellow, broken blue. I heard Jenny saying, go get the kids from school, and I keep thinking back to a time under the canyon moon.
Oh, that feels great.
I'll be gone too long from you.
Hey!
Staring at the ceiling, 2 weeks and I'll be home. Carry the feeling through Paris, all through Rome, and I'm still thinking back to a time under the canyon. I'm going, oh, I'm going, I'm going, oh, I'm going, I'm going, oh, I'm going home. I'm going, oh, I'm going, I'm going, oh, I'm going, I'm going, oh, I'm going home.
Oh. This is speaking straight to my soul. The guitar, the happy whistle, the harmonica back there. There's layers of production that I'm going to be hearing different elements to it every time I listen to this song. It feels like a sunshiny day, just enjoying family and friends and talking about memories and everything. Beautiful. Nostalgic, warm.
Quick pause in conversation. She plays songs I've never heard. An old lover's hippie music. Pretends not to know the words. And I keep thinking back to the time under the canyon.
Okay, this is crazy, but does this sound like Living La Vida Loca by Ricky Martin for a second?
Quick pause in conversation. She plays songs I've never heard. An old lover's hippie music. Pretends not to know the words.
Hey.
And I keep thinking back to the time under the canyon.
Cheers, baby. Cheers to good memories.
I'll be gone too long from you.
Should be doing the monkey right now.
I'm
Bravo.
I'm going, oh, I'm going, I'm going, oh, I'm going home. I'm going, oh, I'm going, I'm going.
Very folky.
I'm going, oh, I'm going home. I'm going, oh, I'm going, I'm going, oh, I'm going, I'm going home.
Wow. Great vibes, great energy. That felt like happiness in song form. Harry Styles, thank you once again. I feel like I've liked every single song on this album so far, right? Let's give it a check. Oh my gosh, we only have a couple songs left. Yeah, this one just felt fun. It felt free. It felt like we're in a car on a road trip driving through the Grand Canyon. He's talking about the Canyon Moon and these memories, and it's nostalgic and it's very loving. And yeah, that one, phenomenal. It just feels so open and free. Treat people with kindness. This guy has a song called Treat People with Kindness. Yes, yes, my brothers and sisters in non-binary.
Maybe we can find a place to
Intersex.
and we can treat people with kindness. Find a place to feel good.
Oh, hold on. Let me start that over again.
Maybe we can find a place to feel good.
It's like a church choir.
Treat people with kindness. Find a place to feel good.
I got a good feeling. I'm just taking it all in. Floating up and dreaming. Dropping into the deep end. And if we're long enough, they'll sing a song for us. And we'll go
It's ABBA. That feels like ABBA, doesn't it?
dropping into the deep end. And if we're long enough, they'll sing a song for us. And we'll go giving second chances. I don't need all the answers. Feeling good in my skin.
Yeah.
I just keep on dancing. And if we're long enough, we'll see it's all for us. And we'll go
I said ABBA, but maybe I'm thinking more of like the Bee Gees or something. It just feels like that really light, kind style, like the Grease theme song or something. I don't know. But it just feels really light. The message is very clear. Be kind to one another and keep putting kindness back out into the world. Be consistent about it, because maybe then we'll change the world. Being consistent, showing up day after day, and trying your best to put kindness into the world and being a good person and trying to be a little bit better every day, it makes a huge difference. It creates a domino effect, a butterfly effect, and you start to see your actions unroll and the things that come with your actions, like people being nicer to you and life tasting better and smelling and everything being better.
and it's time.
Harry Styles. Harry Styles is another artist that just gets it, man. He gets it. And I was probably going to save this song just because of the title, and then he ends up making a great song about treating people with kindness, empowering them. That's wonderful. And then this beat changing is sick, dude.
It's okay.
Yes. Yep. Instant gratification. Very true. All we ever want is automatic all the time. People are obsessed with instant gratification because we're conditioned to accept and to love instant gratification. Most of us have grown up with phones in our hands and having information at our fingertips constantly and being told yes or no right on the spot. So we're kind of just always waiting for, okay, I'm putting a little kindness out there now. There better be an action to this tomorrow. When that's not how it works. It's going to take consistency. It's going to take time after time after time of showing up. If we all just do our part of putting a little bit more kindness onto the world, treating people with a little grace and some more empathy and taking accountability for our actions and not being greedy and selfish, just these little small things, the simple things of life, we can change the world. We can make the world better. It comes with consistency. It comes with showing up time after time after time. What a beautiful song, and just shows again what a wonderful soul this guy is. I believe this is the last song. The album title, Fine Line. So far, it does feel like we've been doing this balancing act of chasing after love, accepting love, putting love back out there into the world, but maybe without going over that line and balancing it so that we're not obsessive or that we're not too depressed, or just really balancing our emotions. It seems like we're walking this fine line, and maybe we're not. Maybe we're going all the way in and we're going off that fine line, like that last song there, treat people with kindness. It's him saying, like, full on treat people with kindness, show up, be consistent about it, and yeah, that's another balancing act. It balances out the world. So it feels like a lot of the theme. It feels like the theme of this album is balance. 6 minutes and 17 seconds for an outro. Okay. Life is a roller coaster, my friends. We're always gonna have to balance. There's going to be highs and lows, ebbs and flows. You're going to face adversity. Pretty acoustic.
Put a price on emotion. Looking for something to buy. You've got my devotion, man, I can hate you sometimes.
Real.
I don't want to fight you, and I don't want to sleep in the dark.
You've got my devotion, but man, I can hate you sometimes. That's real. The push and pull of love and friendship and romance and all that stuff. I don't want to fight you, and I don't want to sleep in the dirt. When he says I don't want to sleep in the dirt, does that mean like I don't want you to drag my name through the mud, or like I don't want to die not loving you? I don't know. I don't want to sleep in the dirt. It's probably obvious. I'm just thinking too hard about it.
Wanna sleep in the dirt. We'll get the drinks in, so I'll get to thinking of her. We'll be a fine line. 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 We'll be a fine line.
What does that mean to you guys? Will be a fine line. Will be a fine line. Is that just like, is that what I was kind of saying about we're going to be like a fine line of like, we're going to be balancing. We're going to be walking on ice, like walking on thin ice.
We'll be a fine line. We'll be a fine line. We'll be a fine line.
It's a lot slower than the rest of the album.
There's things that we'll never know. You sunshine, you temptress. My hands are a scaffold. Chris trepidation. I'll try to shake this spreading you open is the only way of knowing you. We'll be a fine line. 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 We'll be a fine
Let's get more passionate. Oh,
We'll be a fine line.
oh, those horns.
We'll be alright. We'll be alright.
Hey.
We'll be a fine line. We'll be a fine line. We'll be alright.
Those horns. Those drums crashing. The passion and intensity. This is gonna be one of those songs that's gonna grow on me, and I'm gonna like it more and more and more. The way that he's yearning, the way that this opened up, and those horns came in, that was phenomenal. Yeah, it just feels like we're balancing and then accepting. reflective, nostalgic. Have you guys ever heard of the band Explosions in the Sky? There's a song called Your Hand in Mine. It became very popular from the movie Friday Night Lights from 2007. That's probably the greatest sports movie that's ever been made, at least in my opinion. Yeah, there's a song Your Hand in Mine that has this this production to it that feels like we're overcoming something, we're accepting something, and there's these big crashes, and it feels like explosions, and it's extremely cathartic, and yeah, that's what this song makes me think of. Make me think of that song. It made me think of accepting and nostalgia and reflecting, and like here, him saying we'll be all right, going from we'll be a fine line, which sounds like we're going to be a balancing act. We're going to be a balancing act, and then we're going to be all right. So just kind of accepting that everything's going to be fine, perhaps. It kind of feels hopeful, right? That is a very good closer right there. That felt cathartic. It felt freeing. We'll be all right. Him exclaiming there at the end that we're going to be all right. With all that passion on the instrumentation, that production was wild, man. It felt freeing. It felt like Your Hand in Mine from Explosions in the Sky, which is one of my favorite songs of all time. Go check it out if you never heard before. You will probably love it as well. There's no words in it. It's just instrumentals. All their songs are like that. Wow, look at that, y'all. 12 out of 12. That's what we call an A+, a certified banger. Fine line. The whole album's getting saved to my library. We got a couple that got saved to the Jukes Jams playlist because they are bangers. Absolutely insane. Look, 1 billion, 3 billion, almost 2 billion, another 1.5 billion. These are some heavy hitters on this album. He's emotionally mature. He's very intelligent. He's passionate. He's loving. He's complicated. He's depressed at times. I love that he feels free, feels confident in expressing his entire spectrum of emotions, especially when it comes to a man. A lot of time, it's about effing bees and getting money and stuff like that, or talking crap about those people in their relationships. He seems ahead of the game, forward thinking, and also like taking a lot of accountability for his actions. We are all humans. We make mistakes, and we are all complicated creatures. Our brains are extremely complicated, and we have the devil, we have the angel on our shoulders that are telling us what to do and what not to do sometimes, and that's our conscience. And you have to build a good one to kind of guide you in this life. Every single song on this album will get played again. What a fantastic album. Please, guys, let me know what your favorite songs are off this album, what they mean to you. If there's any that I interpreted wrong, please educate me in the comments. I want to know more. I want to get lore. I want to understand Harry more as I go into these live performances and interviews and music videos. And also, I'm going to do another music video marathon. This will be the Fine Line music video marathon. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 music videos. I'll make sure to take my time on these this time. I feel like doing it this way, I'm seeing everything all at once. I am also getting more comments from you guys, and yeah, it's I feel like I'm getting better and better at this as the days go by. But Harry Styles, yes, I have fallen head over loafers for this guy. He's awesome. We're going to get into his self-titled album next. It is from 2017. There's 10 songs on it, so I will be getting into that one next. Guys, unbelievable. I'm going to try to go to the tour now. I want to see everything from this guy. I am a massive fan at this point, just 2 albums in. I just think he's got it all. I think he's got it all. And I'm sure as I learn, there'll be more reasons for me to love this guy. So yeah, please let me know your favorite tracks in the comments. Let me know what they mean to you. And help me out when we get to those music videos. I'm going to need it because there's a lot of stuff I missed in the Harry's House music video marathon that you guys helped me out with a lot. So I appreciate you guys. I also have a Patreon. If you want to support the channel, that's the best way to support me, as I do not take any ads. I like this to be completely objective, my opinions, and not be based on anyone else's. I am so happy to have gotten to get into Harry Styles. I'm blown away, guys, and I can't wait to see some more and hear some more. So I'll see you over in the next album. I'll see you over in the music video marathon, and I hope you guys are enjoying this rollout of Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally, and that you're happy that Mr. Harry Styles is back. Thank you guys for letting me know about Harry and pushing me into his discography, as I am seriously so happy. I've been so happy these last 11 days or whatever it's been since I listened to Harry's House. That album's wonderful. This album's wonderful. And I have a feeling Harry Styles is probably going to be amazing too. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I'll see you next time.